Everyone makes out like it's so easy to make money online, whether it's flipping products, starting a YouTube channel, or even launching a side hustle. But the real question is, how much can you really earn when making money online? Whether it's $100 a day, 10 grand a month, or even a full-time income. There are currently 50 million people around the world trying to make money online, and the industry is set to reach $480 billion by 2027. However, the truth about how much money you can make online might actually surprise you. Let me guess, you've probably seen those ads, the ones with the flashy cars, the stacks of cash, or the overnight success stories trying to sell you the dream life. But here's the truth, it isn't as simple as it seems. That's why in this video, we're gonna show you 3 of the most popular ways people are making money online. We're gonna show you the averages, what the top earners are making, and which of these methods may work best for you. And stick around because at the end, we're gonna get into some of the real numbers behind this making money online strategy that Daniel and I are currently using, and I reckon you'll be pretty surprised. Before we dive in though, let's face it, making money online takes time, effort, and the right strategies. Yes, there's potential to make a lot of money with it, but there is that learning curve that you need to be prepared for before you get into anything. Let's start with freelancing. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, freelancing is basically just offering up your skills as a service, whether it be copywriting, could be video editing, graphic designing, it could be anything really. Platforms such as Fiverr and Upwork, that's where the top freelancers are earning all their money. Now, let's get into the numbers. Priceeconomics.com revealed that 96 to 97% of sellers' total earnings on Fiverr are less than $500 a month, and around 70% of these sellers report earnings on Fiverr to be between $0 to $99 each month. However, for the small group of those that are pretty good at what they do, they make heaps. For freelancers who are starting out, it's very difficult to make decent money straight off the bat. Typically, as you're starting out, you might take on smaller projects like basic web design, entry-level copywriting gigs, or even simple data entry tasks. These projects typically pay less, but they help build up your profile and get together some positive reviews, which is essential for you building up your account profile. For the average intermediate sort of level who already have a bit of an established base, they're looking at anywhere between $3,000 to $7,000 per month. They generally have more orders to be fulfilled than people that are just starting off, and they're typically more trusted by people who are looking for their services. This is actually quite a good income, and having this on the side of your regular job, being able to make a few extra thousand on the side a month, that's pretty handy. Typically, you'd be working around 30 hours a week. So if you have any spare time, on the weekends or even a few spare hours during the week after work or something, you could contribute that to making this work. Now, when it comes to experts on Fiverr, that typically ranges anywhere between 10 to 20K per month. Yeah, guys, this is a good example of someone who's actually making over 10K a month just by offering their freelancing services up on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. Now, Morgan O here from Miami, Florida. So she's got 15 years of experience being a professional graphic designer. And you can see here, 600K total earnings, and that's just in 5 years. Now, we'll keep it real. This is only a tiny percentage of those on Fiverr, but it's not to say that it isn't possible, because it definitely is. Typically, these types of freelancers have a highly specialized skill. It could be things like AI developers, cybersecurity, or high-level marketing strategies, or even graphic designers. Basically, just people who have a ton of experience in a particular field. Yeah, so when you see videos about side hustles that'll make you 10K a month and they throw freelancing in there, they're not wrong, but it's not as easy as it seems. Fiverr definitely is a good way to make a decent amount of extra money on the side if you're willing to put in the hours. We'll leave a link in the description. You can go check it out if you're interested. Now, the next one is dropshipping. It is definitely one we want to talk about because there are so many people doing it, and there's always numbers thrown out there about how much people are making, but there's no real honesty and clarity about, what people are actually earning doing dropshipping. There is potential to make some massive profits with dropshipping and even make it a full-time income, but let's be real, that is only the tiniest percentage of people with this business model. When starting out, it is very common to see little to no success. This is pretty standard with most business models, but there's always going to be that learning curve in those testing phases where you really got to remain consistent to start seeing the results. So when you hear people saying that complete beginners with no experience can just go and start making tens of thousands a day within their first 90 days or something, or even, start making money within a certain time frame, it's all a load of crap. If we're going to be realistic about it, you can't really expect to start seeing results in your first month or so. Picking the right product and picking the right niche, that's going to take some time. However, the average earnings for people who do dropshipping, it tends to be anywhere between $500 to $200 a month. Obviously, that's going to vary. The more you take advice from people and the more you're willing to put in the effort and learn from others, obviously that's going to start to increase over time. The top dropshippers are people like Samuel Nuha. This guy started his own fashion dropshipping store and he's evolved it into a personal brand, and he's doing over $30 million a year in revenue. There's also AC Hampton, who's making a lot of content around dropshipping on YouTube, and he's killing it. In less than 9 months, he made over $1.7 million in sales. This here is also a little case study of someone who exceeded over $5 million in annual sales with dropshipping. People are making more more money than any other making money online strategy there is. But look, that's like the top 0.0001% of people. It is very rare, but it can happen. And lastly, we have our very own strategy that we've been following. Now, this is an affiliate marketing strategy that Nathan and I have been using for the last 6 months. To be completely honest, we haven't made life-changing money. We've made some money, so we know it works, but 6 to 7 months, that's not a time frame where you should be expecting to make a lot of money. This is the period where you're learning all the skills, you're getting better, and you actually need to get really good at what you're learning. Because look at some of these results from people that are using this exact same strategy as us. These are some more recent examples of people finding success using the exact same strategy as Daniel and I. Now in the top left, you can see this person's made over $10,000 in profit within just 1 day. And then to better that, on the right-hand side, someone's made over $30,000 in revenue within 1 day as well. Now, the bottom left example, this one shows a bit more consistency, with this person doing over $65,000 in revenue in 3 consecutive months. So yeah, it's obvious that people are making life-changing money with this strategy, and it definitely has a high potential, but we're not going to keep going on about how easy and how simple it is, because at the end of the day it isn't, and there's always going to be challenges along the road, and it's just going to take time. I know these numbers are pretty insane and it is quite rare to see people doing that well, but it's 100% legit. You can go and have a look for yourself. You can have a look at all the other success stories, all the other people making tens of thousands a day. We'll leave a link in the description. You can go and check it out and see if it's something you might be interested in. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed hearing about the real numbers and the potential behind these making money online strategies, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, let us know what you think's the best value for effort down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.